Guys, just to remind you, we'll do the broadcast section first for immediate use and then the written review afterwards for 10:30 tonight. Gary, do you want to start us off?
Well, happy new season.
Yes, very good. We had a good holiday and always a good feeling to start a new season.
Everyone apart from the England under-21 contingent present and correct?
Yes. Matthew Target and Brownsea, they will start next Monday. And the rest of the players, the international players, they start today, the first session, and the rest already last week.
I noticed that Morgan wasn't out there today.
Was ill. And he's coming tomorrow to do training, and he will travel with the rest of the squad to Austria.
Is that ill in quotation marks or?
No, he's really ill.
What's his problem?
He was not feeling well, and he had a contact to the doctor, and he stay home.
So, any speculation surrounding his future and his absence today? They're not connected.
No, a lot of speculations. What I saw, but we had it 2 weeks ago. We had a bit of Man United. It wasn't enough. It wasn't seriously, and no more bids till today.
But of course, the last thing he would want and you would want would be a repeat of 12 months ago.
Yeah, everybody knows the situation of Morgan. I understand the player. If you can get a good move to a big one, I can understand it. But I hope that if there is any business, that will be soon, because it's best for the players, best for us, and we have to prepare ourselves what we have to do if we sign the player, if we sell the player.
Was there any kind of agreement between manager and player last season? Get your head down, Morgan, give us another season and see what happens next summer.
Yeah, okay, of course. I had a lot of meetings with Morgan. I had already a meeting last week with Morgan, and everybody knows his situation, but it's important for the player to do a good pre-season, and we will see what happened the next few days.
So 20 million isn't a realistic offer, what is?
I don't talk about money, about numbers. It's not my business. It's up to the club.
And obviously the other preoccupation at the moment with us in the media is Toby. What's the latest on him?
What came out in the press? That Southampton signed the option to the player, and Atletico Madrid is trying to pay back the option, and in our knowledge is that it's and was too late. And what happened with Tottenham in the middle, I don't know. Seriously, I don't know what happened, and Les Reed is working in that situation, and I wait for more news about the situation of Toby.
As far as you're concerned, you want him back?
Of course, and the player told us the same.
When did he say that?
Before the summer.
Have you spoken to him in the meantime? I know he's been getting married and being on honeymoon and stuff.
Yeah, no, I had a message by mobile with Toby, and but that's private.
But it looks promising for you here.
No, I mentioned that we had a talk to Toby last season before the ending of the season, and he was very happy about Southampton, and we mentioned to the player that we like to continue with the player, and that was the case to Atletico Madrid. And what happened after, I don't know.
Finally on this, because we want to move on obviously, but nobody would like messy legal action. I'm sure neither club would. I'm sure the player wouldn't like that as well. Would it be, if it was a case of matching any offer made by another club, I know you're not Les Reed, but would that be something that the club would be prepared to do?
I don't know. I think it's more up to the club and to Les Reed to because they are working in that business, and I get the information, and I'm not the person who has to answer about these questions.
Okay, tell us about your plans for the summer going on. You've got a bit of a homecoming coming up, I understand, for you personally.
No, I think we did some good business, bringing in some new players like Maarten Stekelenburg, the goalkeeper, Cedric Suarez as a replacement of Klein, and Guami. I think that sign was very good news, because it's a very good player, young player, and all of them except the goalkeeper, because he's a little bit older, are young players, and it's good business for Southampton.
Given the injury to Fraser, is it straight into the first team for all three of those?
No, we have always, everybody starts a pre-season and to get every opportunity to play and to show his qualities, and the question was that we will have three good goalkeepers, and we know the situation about Fraser, and we need three good goalkeepers from the beginning of the season, and that was the reason that we signed Stekelenburg, and again they can show the qualities what they have, and finally we decide who will be the first goalkeeper.
And any more signings planned? Obviously you're going to need a decent sized squad with Europe this season as well.
No, we are working on to sign another defender, and the rest is up to the situation of Toby and Morgan.
Ronald, you've been linked with the FC20 defender Martina. Anything in that one?
Yeah, that's true. We are interested in the player, and we like to sign the player.
Well, does that one sort of hinge on anything with Toby, or is that totally
No,
separate?
it's because Ryan Bertrand had a small surgery 10 days ago in both knees, and he will be out for the next coming weeks, and totally the numbers of defenders that we have, it's too small. We need more competition, and that player of FC Twente, Martina, is available in 3 of the 4 positions in the defense, and that gives us more players, more defenders to play a tough season.
How close is that from Ronald, as far as you're
It's
concerned?
close. It's close.
And just finally, just to clarify on Ryan, did you say how many weeks roughly, Ronald?
No, it's difficult. It's always difficult to say it will be 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but around 5-6 weeks.
No more for broadcast. Turn the cameras off and do the written down in front, guys.
Well, thank you very much.